Chapter 13: How to develop communication. We have probably all experienced the difficulties and problems that have occurred because of poor communications. In many organizations, poor communications can be the cause for a loss of general efficiency. For example, a salesman may be traveling from place to place trying to sell his product without knowing that the factory has stopped production of that product. Indeed, we can say that much of the worry and anxiety people have concerning their work is the result of communications failure. You, your assistants, or your subordinates might complain that nobody ever tells you anything. It is fortunate if the idea is actually expressed, because then the extent of a communications difficulty is known, but unfortunately complaints about bad communications are unusual. The reason is that signs of poor communications are slow to appear, and they are difficult to locate. When they do appear, most of the failure in communication are caused by the mistaken idea that communication in a group is like communication between two people, except that there is more of it. But before discussing communications further, let us first understand what we mean by the word. To begin with, the subject of communications is one that puzzles more people than any other subject. There is even a question, but the word itself. It is communication or communications. No one really knows which is correct. Throughout, or through, or through, or through, a thought, or thought. We do not know anything about some parts of this subject. We do fortunately know some things. It is possible to describe the difference between communications and lack of communications. For example, a man shooting down a well is not communicating without something happening or changing without a result. At the receiving end, you cannot realistically speak of communications at all. A head of a company may show you various materials that he regularly sends to his workers and claim that proves that he has excellent communications with them. But what indication does he have that the material is being read? Even a simple type of communication between only two people presents difficulties. Person to person communications may fail because of personality problems, perhaps. For example, one person simply talks so much that the other has no chance to say anything, or an office worker may be able to converse very easily with other office workers, yet experience great difficulty in talking with his manager. The words used in communicating are equally important. People must understand what is being communicated to them. Ask yourself these questions to determine how effective your communications are. First, does your communications system permit your people to tell you all you need to know? Second, does it permit you to tell your people all they need to know? And third, does it permit your people to communicate necessary ideas and information to each other? The answer to these three questions may seem easy, but the difficulty is with the word need. What information and ideas? For example, do you need a grade? Do you need to get from your people? What ideas and information do your people need from you? Any more?